Hi YouTube, today I'd like to show you how to do the bus stop division, but we're going to level 2 now. So if you haven't watched level 1, then I suggest that you do that first. This is level 2 because there are going to be some decimals, there'll be a remainder. Now I know that it's going to be a finite division, meaning it's going to end because it's 5 at the end and I'm dividing by 4, and I know that I can divide 50 by 4 because that's 12.5. So although I'm going into decimals, I'm not going into an infinite series of decimal digits, so it'll be relatively straightforward. Now the reason why it's level 2 is because I have to be comfortable with remainders and decimals and what to do once I reach the end. So let's go into it. How many times does 4 go into 12? Well, it goes 3 times. So I can say 3 times 4 is 12, 12 minus 12 is 0, and I should drop this 2 down now. So I'm going to drop the 2 down. How many times does 4 go into 2? It doesn't. So I'm going to say 0. Now because it's in between the digits, I really have to add that 0 before I can drop the 4 down. So this is what I'm going to do now. I'm dropping this 4 down. Okay, now I can definitely divide 24 by 4. How many times does 24, how many 4s do I find in 24? So 4 goes into 24 6 times. It's in the 4s times table. So I can say 6 times 4 is 24. And I can write my 24 here. So 24 minus 24 is 0. And I can drop the 5 down. Okay, so I've kind of reached like the end of the road here because 4 goes into 5 once. And if I write my 4 here, then I'm going to run out of digits because 5 minus 4 is 1. And there's no more numbers to drop down. So what I need to do is go into the decimals. And I can think that there's an imaginary 0 afterwards. There's an imaginary line here, which brings me into the decimal numbers. And if I have a 0 here and I drop it down, then 4 can definitely go into 10. Okay, well now I'm okay. I can keep doing my division as long as I'm aware of the fact that I've now gone into the decimals. And this is why this is level 2. So how many times does 4 go into 10? Well, that's not too bad. It's twice, so 2 times 4 is 8, and I can follow my process here. 10 minus 8 is 2, and I'm allowed to drop a 0 down. So how many times does 4 go into 20? That's 5, and I have the end of my division. So I can say that 12,245 divided by 4 is 3,061.25. Now, some of you could have stopped here and said it's 3,061 remainder 1. You can also say that. You can say 3,061 are 1. And that's acceptable. You can say that too. But if you'd like to divide more, 1 divided by 4 is 0.25, which is why you have that extra bit here, which I've shown down here. Now, I hope this was useful to you, and if it was, then please make sure to subscribe and like our channel. Your support is really important to us. And yeah, so this was bus stop division level 2. And if you're a little bit confused with this, make sure you follow bus stop method level 1. And hopefully when you practice your bus stop method, you can go a little bit faster and maybe skip all these bits, which is the explicit part of the division. But until you're very comfortable with it, then I recommend that you write it all out so you're very clear and you don't make any mistakes. Okay? Thank you so much.